What's good, folks? Welcome back to Mike and Mike. We are delighted that you can join us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell everyone you can share this with. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump right into a program. To my immediate right, we got Angel,
a.k.a. Prime Minister Police
in the house,
a.k.a.
Baby.
Mr. Yeah.
Yeah, a.k.a. Far Too Kind.
Far too kind. A.k.a. Hello, wonderful baby.
Mr. Wonderful Baby.
Thank you. Far too kind.
A.k.a. Give Thanks. Bless up. Grand Rising.
Rising. Anyway, straight ahead, we got Justin, a.k.a.
King Tux
in the house.
Baby.
Baby.
I am the undisputed king of toxicity.
Whoa.
Yes.
You know, we had a nice vacation when King Tox was isolated he got captured in Aruba.
Georgia.
I didn't get in the Aruba. We just wanted Aruba. I wasn't in Aruba.
He was in
You know-
Aruba, and the cops locked him up just for his toxicity.
You know they voted me Westchester County's sexiest man alive for 2026, right?
Yo, I seen that.
You saw that,
I
right?
seen that.
They voted me. They
Yeah,
voted me
uh-oh.
Westchester County.
The sexiest
Sex
man.
me. I was in my
Sexiest
I was in my
toxic.
construction outfit with a tight T-shirt on my belly, with my long belly hanging out. Long belly boy.
Yo, he looked clean too. I was like, oh, yeah, that's that boy tight.
Anyway, last but not least, we got Mike in the house,
A.K.A.
Maga
Porter.
No
A.K.A.
bull
This is
crap.
bull crap.
Bull crap.
Nincompoop.
We don't want no nincompoops. We're gonna remove all the nincompoops
Yes.
from the White House, from
Yes.
the Pentagon, from the Congress,
Shh.
with our votes.
From Gracie Mansion, man.
Exactly.
From Gracie,
definitely
and
from Gracie Mansion.
Mansion. We
Definitely
coming.
from Gracie
Kandadi,
Mansion.
we coming.
Exactly.
With those votes.
Exactly. He's so.
Anyway, and we got our invisible,
Yes. He's always with us in
our
spirit.
financial advisor.
Yes.
Chip.
The intelligent
The intelligent
investor.
investor.
Yes.
Baby Trump.
Man, I really miss Baby Trump, man.
Baby Trump's scared of your ass, man.
Huh?
He can't come because
No,
he's scared of your
come,
ass.
please. I want him. Nah, he has to
He
be
ain't
back on
coming.
the show.
He said you a little too radical for him, man.
Nah,
He said
I'll tone down the radicalness.
You don't.
Maybe.
You don't want to get deported.
He's not gonna get deported.
Maybe he said he toned down the madness. Maybe.
Maybe.
You a shorty guy.
Nah, man, I miss intelligent investor. I miss
Anyway,
intelligent
folks,
investor.
We got a few little things on our calendar we're gonna discuss. Tox, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, let's.
A lot
Since we were
going on.
talking about, Kandadi,
Yeah, Kandadi.
it's funny. I seem to find myself talking more about Kandadi because I'm not really, Donnie. You disappoint me. I really don't care what you do anymore anyway. It just doesn't matter.
You're
but-
disappointed in your godfather?
Yeah, that's you. And your uncle, yes,
His
I am.
dad.
And your stepfather, yes, I am.
His
Very
dad.
disappointed in
Wow.
your stepfather, Margo. But Kandadi.
I never thought that was gonna.
So now,
That was gonna
with the
I could
whole
have seen happening.
but now with the whole rent freeze nonsense, in New York City, like I said, you people are so dumb because what you don't realize what he's doing is that he's not freezing your rent. He's stopping the income of your housing provider, which is your landlord. But he's not stopping their bills. So what's going to happen is that eventually these property owners, and mind you, these ain't property management companies. These are going to be independent guys like me, Angel, and Maga that we might own
Right.
an apartment building. And now they're raising costs on us, and they're telling the tenants that they don't have to pay rent, but we still got to pay
And
our
we can't
costs
keep up with our overhead.
to where we're bankrupt. And now the city comes in and buys, and, buys the city, and it becomes a city-run building.
Which they're gonna run into the ground.
Of course, they're going to run it to the ground. Now, what's making me mad, I believe that part. But the part I don't believe is these people saying, oh, he's doing that to move his Muslim buddies in. You people out there that keep saying that, you sound stupid when you say that, okay? I'm a Catholic. I'm not Muslim, but I got a lot of Muslim friends. The Muslims don't fuck with him neither. They know he's a Hassa. They know Mamdani's a pig that don't fly straight.
He's a what?
He's a Hassa.
Hassa.
A Hassa's a pig that don't fly straight.
Pig
You know what
fly.
I'm saying? Haram. Yeah, they basically he's a dirtbag. And other Muslims know that. So for you saying that he's doing this to bring in his Muslim buddies into this building, no, that's not the case. He's doing this to bankrupt the city.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to. He doesn't necessarily have to do
You
it
understand?
for all the Muslim. I mean,
Exactly.
maybe a few.
No,
of
but they're
the
killing
Muslim.
me. Like the way that part is what's making me mad, is because it has nothing to do with Muslims. It has nothing to do with Islam. It has everything to do with socialism and communism and basically running our city down into the ground. Okay? And this shows, you know, how dense you people are, because once again, all you're hearing is free and you lose your goddamn mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
Which they did already.
You really need to wake up. That man is not. Somebody just told me the other day, oh, Mamdani's not so bad.
Really?
I just looked at him and I said, you know what? I don't even have the energy to argue with you. You'll find out on your own.
No, he's good right now. I think little money's flowing for him, so
He's
he
a
feels
bozo. He's full of shit.
He feels comfortable, so that's why he's gonna
He's
say
a
that.
bozo.
I bet you if he was in one of our position, that wouldn't come out of his mouth.
He's a bozo. Like I said, he's not, you know, you guys, but you know, you don't want to listen to us. Me and Mike have been telling you this. You don't want to listen to us. Don't worry, you'll see for yourself. Okay?
Hopefully
that
not.
man is not who he says he is, and he's not going to do anything to benefit the people of New York City. He gives two shit about the people from New York City because he's not a real New Yorker. Okay? But you're going to find that out on your own. I'm tired of conveying that to people, and then they want to sit here. And then what kills me is that people that argue with me are people that don't know anything. You don't argue with somebody like me because I know everything. Well, I know what I know. And people say, oh, you know what? I said, yeah. I said, I know what I know. And what I do know is that I know a lot more than you. You understand?
Fact.
And anybody that really knows me, that sits down there and talk with me, yeah, I do know a lot of shit. I'm not, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. I am a know-it-all. And yes, you're right. I will hurt your feelings and make you, and call you and make you feel stupid because you anger me so much with your nonsense. Now, Donnie, I don't know what's going on, Donnie. I don't even care. Oh, this guy just passed. Who just passed? This guy just passed.
Lindsey. Right, that's suspicious.
That's some
Lindsey
nonsense.
Graham.
That is very
Yeah.
suspicious. Lindsey Graham and
Yeah.
also Mitch McConnell passed away too.
Mitch?
I think
Brent.
Mitch McConnell passed
No,
away
he's still
too.
alive.
Or was it not? Was it Lindsey Graham? I
It
just
was
saw
just
it.
Lindsey Graham.
No, it was somebody else too.
Is it not? I think it's
Hold on, let me see right now
it's
because I
another
put it in my
politician
story.
Also
I put it
passed
in my
away,
story. Hold on. Where is it?
But
Where is
yeah,
it?
he went and he went to Ukraine about a week ago.
That is the representative from South Carolina, right?
Yeah. He's from South.
Exactly.
So he went.
That's Trump's homeboy.
Yeah, really. He hated Trump at one point.
No, he hated Trump.
He
at
hated
one
him.
point.
Yeah,
Trump
that
at
was
one
during
point.
the campaign, though.
He was talking about all yin yang. I mean,
That was
before
during
even the
that was,
campaign.
I think,
Before
during the
even
campaign. Yeah, before the campaign, and also during that January 6th, right?
Yeah, but I come to find out him just passing,
Right,
right? Now, mind you, he was a congressman. He was a sitting congressman.
Mhm.
Guess where that congressional seat went to?
His sister.
Yes,
His sister.
exactly.
Yeah, they handed
We didn't vote for her. How does that happen?
Trump put in a word.
But you know again, guys.
No, it's not about Trump putting in a word.
He was.
Yeah, but what it is, we did not vote for that. Okay, that's a congressional seat.
This
That
was-
is a vote. We did not vote for that. So, you know, like I said,
It's
the
supposed to
people
be
you
a
need,
special election.
yes,
coming.
you need to wake up.
Right. I thought
Because
there
his
was gonna be a
sister is
special
not
election.
supposed to take that seat. Who the hell is she? It doesn't work that way.
No, it
So
doesn't.
even something like that, like it's at the time now that the people of the United States, the people, it's time to overthrow our government. And I don't mean and I don't mean like cause chaos and purge and all that. I mean you have to organize, and you really have to open up your eyes, and you really have to start holding your representatives accountable for their actions.
I think the appropriate way to overthrow a government is by voting, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know for sure that it's gonna be
Come out and vote.
it's gonna be a long time for us to overthrow the government with our votes legally. No violence. We're not pushing any violence. We're not pushing anyone to go and try to create a coup or anything. We are talking legal by you going to the polls and put in your votes and vote these people out. Overthrow them. Get rid of them. I mean, it's still a kind of overthrow. And most people, when we hear the word overthrow, they're thinking on a negative side.
Yeah, like a hostile takeover or
like a
something like
hostile
that.
takeover.
Yeah.
Uproar.
Yes,
No, there's
even though
ways
that-
of doing it in a civilized
Yeah,
manner.
even though that may correlate with that statement, but in the context of where we are coming from, we are specifically talking about our votes, our voice or opinion,
Doing it the
organize-
constitutional
yeah,
way.
organize and support the
Legally,
people who
lawfully.
will make a
We
difference
the
for us
people.
and put them in
We the
power.
people.
Yeah.
Right.
They're setting. I'm saying you guys, like you really have to like. This is now. Now I'm not gonna lie. Now this is getting scary to me because they're setting us up to enslave us. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Say it again, though.
They're setting us up to enslave us.
How?
Don't fall for
From
it.
what angle?
What does that mean?
Like basically, like they're setting like by the things that they're doing right now and trying to think like something like that. See, when you a congressional member, this is a we are a constitutional republic, right? Okay, we are the people. This is our country. It doesn't work this way. Remember, we're not a democracy. We are a democratic nation. Okay, it's two different words because democracy is basically another soft word for communism. We're one in sameness and thing like that. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. But we are a democratic nation. That means that, we the people have to vote. A sitting congressman passes away. That seat does not go to a relative.
Member, right?
To a family member.
To a family member at that. They are
crazy.
slowly trying to take away our
That's
rights.
nepotism at its greatest.
Exactly.
You can't
And
do
that's
that.
I'm not having that. That's something I am not having at all. And you guys know me. I'm all for the nonsense and the effery and all that. I'm not having that.
Well, the problem is that you can't change it right now, even though you say you're not having it. You can't change it.
No, but it's not.
sad.
No, it's not about changing it. But what it is, you need to be knowledgeable of what's going on and keep calling them on their shit. Because when you call them on their stuff, now they can't do anything. See, they're being sneaky. So how you stop somebody from being sneaky? You call their ass out. And you constantly call their ass out.
Next time
you don't
now,
let them silence you.
The next time now, it's going to reach to the point where election is no more violent anymore.
Exactly.
They're just putting
To where
people
they're
who
just
they want.
making appointees. And all of a sudden, you know what happens when there's appointees? Now all of a sudden, they're shaping our domestic policy and how we're supposed to live.
But I'm
Nobody's
sitting
going to tell
there-
me
I'm
how to live.
I'm sitting here too. How the Democrats and well, the Republicans, half of them are corrupted anyway, so that wouldn't even
Let me
matter.
tell you something. Both sides are. Let me tell you,
And
both,
I mean, yes,
both sides are both full
the
of shit.
Democrats also, you have corrupted
Yeah.
individuals there.
Both
but
sides are full
they
of crap.
always push. The majority of them always push for these equality, this fairness. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, how they allow this to even happen anyway in
Exactly.
the first place?
Yeah, no, because the Democrats done lost their mind. They all done turned to soft communists. And then basically the Republicans, the Republicans, you guys are basically Zionists. That's all you are. That's all you are. So one side is communist, one side is Zionist. You both is, and guess what? You're both working for the same people. You're both working for the same people.
Like you said, like you guys said, we got to come out and vote.
Yeah,
no.
that's I
No,
mean,
but it's more than just voting.
And vote,
because,
vote
no,
against the effery.
No,
That's
but
it.
it's more than just voting. You have to organize and you have to create your own movement. See, now is the time to create another party. No longer bipartisan. There should be tripartisan. It should be quadripartisan. It should be, what I'm saying? It should be 4 to 5 different parties, major parties, not just Democrat and Republican.
Right.
No, you know what? That shit is dead because it's already been proven. You guys are compromised. And then the nonsense now, and then what's the other thing with Israel? And Israel's in the middle of all of this. They really are. They're still shaping our foreign policy. They shouldn't have any business shaping any kind of our foreign policy. We should have been cut them off. And now they're trying to run some campaign to where they're trying to make it seem like, Israel is this great place that, did you know that Israel is at the forefront? I don't give a shit what Israel's at the forefront at. They need to be eradicated. You guys are a cancer of the society. You are a parasitic nation. Okay? Matter of fact, it's not even Israel. You're in occupied Palestine. I don't even recognize the name Israel anymore. It's occupied Palestine. And I'm going to say that to any Zionist to their face.
Anyway, we're gonna I even lost train of what
You're
I'm
not going to
do.
stricken anything
We're
from
gonna
the
stricken
record.
that from the record.
No, you're not.
Because we're not pushing any violence. Yes.
I'm not pushing any violence.
But you said you're gonna eradicate them. How you
No,
gonna
I
eradicate
said they need to be eradicated. That's what I said.
Okay, so if they need to be eradicated,
They need to be eradicated.
How you gonna
Erased, wiped out.
Okay, all those other countries. Okay,
Exactly my point.
All those other countries surrounding occupied Palestine, because I will no longer acknowledge that I word anymore. All those countries surrounding that occupied Palestine, you know what to do. That's all I'm going to tell you.
They come.
You know what to do, and you know what you've been wanting to do for the past 80 years, so you might as well go ahead and do it.
I'm glad he was born here.
No, they're gonna reach him whether he's in here or there or wherever. They're gonna reach
and what do I say every week? Come and get me. Come and get me.
They coming. Don't worry. They coming.
Come and get me. Okay? I'm Mr. Bulletproof. I'm Mr. Untouchable. Consumer Affairs can't even touch me.
Yo,
I am invincible.
yo, he got the coming. Matter of fact, the entire Middle East coming for him. The entire CIA is coming for him. The KGB is coming for him.
He's actually with the Middle East. It's just that one segment he's not.
Come and get me.
Well, they coming for him, regardless of what. They coming for him.
Come and get me.
Matter of fact, the KGB coming for him. MI6 coming for him.
Come and get me. I'm at 2800 Bainbridge Avenue, apartment 16C.
Yeah.
Whoever lives at that address, I advise you to run now.
Folks, you hear it here. We are stricken that from the record.
No, why you keep striking everything for the record?
We don't know if that's a legitimate address, but at the end of the day, we don't want the feds. Matter of fact, the feds know where he's at anyway, so we don't.
Yeah, they know where I'm at.
They know where he's at.
They know where I'm at, and where I'm at, these two are with me. Come and get me.
No. We don't associate. We're not associated with that.
Me don't know him.
Me don't know him.
Huh?
Me don't
Well,
know him.
yes, this is me, brethren. This is me, brethren. I got the text to prove it. He said I'm official yard man now. I got the proof. See? Bro,
I know who said
I got the proof. Yeah?
No, wrong phone number.
You sure?
Wrong phone
Well, I
number.
have the number. I have the proof. Screenshot and everything, sir.
Honorary yard man. I see it.
Honorary, yeah, you got it. Honorary yardie.
Wrong number.
Whoa.
I think there's another number.
He even said, y'all may want some of that. Shouts out to Paul's Beef Patties. Those beef patties are delicious, Paul.
Paul's Beef Patties in
Paul's
the house.
Beef Patties. I had a beef one. The beef one is good. And I had the chicken one.
The one I always buy is the chicken or the veg.
And I had a ting grapefruit soda.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
How
much they want for?
I don't know. What's Brian bought it for me?
Yeah, they're kind of expensive though. They like one.
Why? What they charging for beef patties?
For the beef patties, it's like maybe $4.50 or so.
Yo, I know they want.
I ain't gonna front. The beef patties are good though, bro.
You buy like a beef patty, a cocoa bread, and like a juice. That's like $10.
I have to go to Jamaica get my own ox, man.
Oh, ox?
You have to get your own ox for what?
Oxtail $16 now, bro.
$16. Where you getting oxtails?
No, that's
for
the price for
$16?
oxtails.
That's the can.
That's
You're
the
talking
can.
About, you're talking about what they're gonna put that in. That's what $16.
Look, let's put it this way: Top Choice minimum, the minimum order at Top Choice is $21
Exactly.
for a plate of oxtails.
You get an
That's the
oxtail
medium,
for
and then the
$16.
one is $30,
he's
the large
probably,
one.
He's trying to buy.
Yo,
he's
that's
probably
exactly
buying
where we
that-
got it from. That's exactly where we got it
Top
from.
Choice,
Yeah,
it's
that's
$21.
He's probably buying that. You know those little white lunch containers.
Yeah,
the small ones.
Yeah.
That's what he probably buying.
What do you want to buy that for?
Yo, I'm
Not
surprised.
just going your back tooth.
And only a certain places have it.
Yo, when?
Yeah,
what I
Golden
want
Girls.
to know, what's funny is when did oxtail become so expensive? Yo, even me and Brian were talking about it. That he says his mother would buy oxtail when they couldn't afford to get meat, when they couldn't afford to buy meat. And mind you, Brian's Puerto Rican.
But I don't know.
Because remember, Spanish people make oxtail too. We make oxtail
The
stew.
funniest thing, I don't know if it's because of the Jamaican or the Caribbean culture that push up the price.
I blame the white people, bro. I think when the white people discovered it, that's when the
But white people don't cook it that much. I mean,
No, they started within the last. Remember, they sell oxtails in Walmart now. When you remember have them selling oxtail in
yeah,
Walmart?
because it become a trend now from the Caribbean folks and
Yeah.
people who. I mean, it's not a Caribbean thing, but it's a Caribbean who more push it and eat it in that
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
context.
Oh, I saw another post talking about that. What did somebody say? And obviously, you could tell this is somebody from down south that's not that bright. Yeah, I said that. That they said that soul food, American black soul food, is better than Caribbean food. Me not think so.
Me not have that.
Yeah, me not have that.
Nah, me not have
Don't get
that.
me wrong. American black soul food is delicious. But you're
I
saying
had it
it's
all
better
the
than
time.
all Caribbean? Because remember, all Caribbean food. Remember, Caribbean food is not just Jamaica and Trinidad and Guyanese. Puerto Rico's in the Caribbean.
Correct.
Dominican Republic is in the Caribbean.
Bring the
Cuba's in the Caribbean.
bring the
But when you
bring
look,
the collard greens, man.
when you
You
look
understand?
At, when you look on the Jamaican tradition of dishes,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no really bounce to it, pretty much. You know, the collard greens,
Yeah.
the mashed potatoes.
Yams.
Oh, the yams.
I mean,
But, I hate to say this. I know y'all going to get mad at me, but that's slave food.
Ouch.
That's what it is.
you can't.
That's
you,
slave food.
You just can't keep things straight, right?
Yeah, no, I can't.
the hell
no,
that
because
is
you know why?
slave
Because
food?
I know that was some slack-jawed, country-ass yokel from probably South Carolina or Georgia
Yokel?
that has never left your
Yokel?
town or your state,
Yokel?
and then you're saying some stupid shit like that.
Yo.
when you probably never even ate
Yo.
Caribbean food.
Yo.
See, I've lived down south for 15 years. I've eaten all kinds of soul food. I've been around every single.
FCC's coming.
I've been around every single kind of. Yo, I eat Jamaican food. I eat Trini food. I eat Guyanese food. I eat Dominican. I eat Cuban. Obviously, I'm Puerto Rican, so you know I'm gonna eat. And it's funny, Puerto Rican food is my least favorite food. So I eat all this food. So for y'all to say, whoever said that, I don't know who it is. You know, if
Where
you're
they
watching
said-
this show, hey,
Where
coming
they
at
said
me.
it?
Huh?
They
It
said
was on
it
Instagram. You know,
on
one of these
Instagram?
idiots. You know, that's another reason why I hate social media sometimes, because you know they give anybody a platform.
You sound black.
Huh?
You sound black.
What you mean?
He pushing soul food.
What, soul food? No, I like soul food, but soul food is not better than Caribbean food. I'm sorry.
No.
I will argue that, and trust me, I will argue that in a room full of black people. I'm talking about black people.
You're looking at this way.
By myself, I'll argue with their ass,
Folks-
and I'll win the argument.
Folks who from a certain culture, of course, they're gonna say their food is
Yeah,
better.
because they're biased.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would say I grew up in the culture, so
Yeah.
I really experience anything outside of the culture.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You can't just say Caribbean,
I am
though. I appreciate
automatically taste bias at the end of the
Yes.
day, you know. But you know, at the same time, with to being fair, I know the food is great. I am not gonna say that it is the best in the world. The food is great.
Yeah.
You have other cultures out there that makes a mean dish. You know,
I love collard greens.
it's
I love
just-
collard greens.
It's just
With smoked
once
turkey
you
or
start
fatback, I love
experiencing
collard
things.
greens. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely
I
right.
mean, I ate the collard greens, and especially if
collard
you have
greens.
the right people
Yo,
who put
smothered
it
pork
together.
chops, smothered pork chops, baked
Man,
chicken.
You make me getting hungry right
Turkey.
now.
No, but I'm saying like mac and cheese, like homemade mac and cheese.
Yo, that's smothered pork chops. That's the
No,
truth.
it's delicious. Look, he's lived down south. He knows what I'm talking about. So we've eaten. I have a diversified palate. I'll eat anything. You know, everybody knows that. I'll eat anything. That's why you think so many coaches rock with me. Why you think I know some? Why you think the Jamaicans fuck with me? Why you think Albanians, Russians, Bulgarians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, you know what I'm saying?
Colombians.
Every
It's
Colombians.
like all the nations.
Yeah, and I've done that just through food.
They rock with them.
And I've done that just through food. I've done that through food.
Yeah.
I've done it in women. I'm saying it, but food. Yeah, mostly more so food.
You gotta slide that in.
You know what I'm
there,
saying?
woman.
Well, not women. Well, with the women, I don't really. Well, no, because I said a lot of European. I don't deal. You know, please don't take this offense. I don't deal with Caucasian women. Just
You are Caucasian.
I hardly deal with.
What are you talking about?
I hardly deal with my own kind of women.
You know, man, he's Hispanic.
I hardly deal with my own kind of women. Everybody knows. If you know me, you know the kind of women that I deal with.
Puerto Rican, right?
Huh?
I'm Puerto Rican. He knows that. I just look white. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, that's not.
Yeah, I just look. No, but that's what I'm saying. But I saw that and like it really annoyed me because I knew it was somebody that doesn't know anything. And I'm like, I'm getting really annoyed by that. I'm just getting really
Well,
annoyed.
look, you're gonna continue getting annoyed because people are gonna keep on saying that. I mean, look here, we're in New York, and people from Brooklyn would say Bronx is crazy, or
It's
yeah,
funny because people in the
is
Bronx say
crazy.
that out of Brooklyn. It's
And
hilarious. It's hilarious.
The Bronx people would say Brooklyn is nuts.
And you know what's funny? I hung out in Bronx and Brooklyn. Yo, y'all act exactly the same.
I mean, I don't see anything different. They're both they both wild.
Because you hang out in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both wild. They're
No, but
both
that's what
nuts.
y'all exactly the same. This neighborhood right here reminds me of East Flatbush.
Pretty much.
This reminds me of being in the 90s or being in the 40s.
East Flatbush, somewhat like borderline of Canarsie.
Yeah, it reminds the part of the Bronx we're in right now reminds me of that. So it's hysterical the way they talk about each other. It's exactly the same. And I've been in all 5 boroughs.
6.5 dozen.
6,000. I don't know, but this Lindsay stuff, I don't know. This guy traveled to Ukraine, came
then
back,
He
and
died. And then his wife
like,
went to China the next day or something like that?
then, like,
right, because his wife is
2-3
Chinese.
days
He died
after-
so abruptly.
He just died
And
abruptly.
his wife is Chinese, and his wife just bounced to like China the next day, right after he died.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
That was like a
That's
big,
suspect. That's suspect.
very suspect. I'm like, I never trusted Lindsey Graham anyway. I'm like, I'm gonna be
Well,
honest.
well,
At
he's-
this point, I don't trust any of them.
He's flimsy because, I mean, well, he hated Trump. And just like the vice president, Vince, he hated Trump at one point.
Exactly.
He hated Trump. Now he's like the vice president.
Exactly.
So he's just a lot of
Vance,
kiss
Shady
ass.
Vance.
To be honest, I don't
a
even
lot
know
of
what.
kiss-
To be honest, Trump doesn't even matter anymore. You guys, I'm like, I watch the news. Have you noticed what has he been doing? I don't even know what he's been doing.
Taking over the Straits of Hormuz.
Well, the thing is, he
He's
went
been
and started bombing again, bombing Iran.
Yeah, and he's doing that on behalf of Israel. Shame on you.
And because they had some peace agreement and they signed something, but I think in the back end, I'm not 100% sure, folks.
Yeah.
But I think in the back end, Israel went and do some bombing again, and Iran was like, hell no, we're not gonna lay there and start bombing shit out of them again, and started bombing places again, different neighbors, and then the U.S. shit back in again and start this war shit again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is crazy. I don't understand it. What the hell this war is all about?
My God, I'm beginning to believe you more and more every day. It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
I really hate because I really wanted MAGA to agree with me. I wanted MAGA to come on my side. I'm like, he's gonna eventually come on my side anyway. But I'm saying, as far as that,
we seen the prophecy right here.
You didn't see no. I'm the prophecy.
We seen the vision.
I'm the prophecy, bro.
What prophecy?
I'm the prophecy.
The prophecy of tax.
Huh?
He did predict a lot.
No, he did. He did. He's absolutely right. And I was like,
and they coming to pass.
You did. No, you definitely.
And they coming to pass.
But
and folks, here where I'm getting my vision from. Read the 66 books.
60, yeah. No, you're right, but it's just like
can't go wrong with that.
It's not getting.
What does it call?
66 books.
It's not.
It's called the Bible.
It's not getting any better, and they're really. I'm not gonna lie. They're really squeezing our pockets, man.
And
they're really squeezing our pockets.
You feel it like that?
What?
Bro, let me tell you something.
He middle class. He middle class.
I got my customers in Bronxville that are feeling it, and I mean in the village of Bronxville, not Yonkers, PO. Not Bronxville, PO. I mean in the village of Bronxville. And you know the difference, Angel.
100%.
In the village of Bronxville.
That's old money.
They're feeling it. These are
money,
people that know how to move their money. These are people that know how to move their money around. And they're feeling it.
There's a video I sent into our group chat with the guys where this lady was talking about middle class. There's no such thing.
There is no more middle class.
No more middle class.
It's just the elite. It's basically going to end up just rich and poor.
It's either the rich or poor.
Yeah.
There's no middle because.
And to be honest, they're going to get rid of the rich. And it'll just be the elites.
The stuff what you think you're saving at the end of the day, the money what you're making and all that stuff, it goes right back into the dump.
Yeah.
There is nothing there where you can use to cushion.
Yeah. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know how to articulate it, but I sent it in the group. It was so profound. She's like, there's no middle class. It's just rich or poor.
The middle class is the most expensive place to live in worldwide, and no one is talking about it. Poor people get help. Rich people, they have options. The middle class somehow pays full price for everything and gets nothing. Think about it. If you make $85,000 a year, it sounds fine on paper, but you're too rich for financial aid, so your kids are going to take out loans. You're too rich for housing assistance, so you pay rent full price. You're too rich for medical aid, so your insurance costs $600 and it barely covers anything. You're too rich for food stamps, so your grocery bill eats you alive. But you're too poor to invest, too poor to buy property, too poor to hire help, too poor to start a business without risking everything, too poor to take a year off or to actually be free. So you work the 50 hours a week to stay exactly where you are. You can't go down. The safety net is gone. You can't go up. The capital isn't there. You're just stuck running on a treadmill that rewards you with the same spot every single year. And the most cruel part is you're the one that society depends on. You pay the most taxes by percentage. You fund everything. You vote. You show up. But you get nothing back but a clap that you're doing fine. The middle class isn't a step on the ladder, it is a trap door. If you're in it, you've got two choices. Climb hard enough to escape it or accept that you're funding everyone else's lives except your own. There's no staying in the middle. The middle is disappearing, and the people who don't see it are the ones that are gonna wake up wondering what happened to the life that they thought that they were actually building.
Basically, the middle class disappeared. The middle class has disappeared
because
we're all middle class. We're all middle class, working class guys, and look how much we're struggling.
We gotta step it up.
Come on, we're making $100,000. I make $100,000 a year, bro.
That's not nothing.
And I'm a single man with no children, no house, no car, and I'm barely getting by. And I make $100,000 a year.
And that ain't nothing. That's a
nothing.
Joke. That's like candy money.
I might as well work at McDonald's.
No. That's even
something?
Worse.
Huh? I might as well work at Paul's Beef Patties. You know what I'm saying? And just to keep the beef patties, just telling you, I'm gonna have that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that.
He said just to keep the beef.
just to keep the beef patty. I'm gonna have that. Something is wrong. But anyway, Danny, not just Danny alone. The whole system
Your boy Donnie.
is bringing chaos to our doorsteps.
Yeah.
And it's moving faster than ever. And folks, as I tell you here, boy, I'm not, as I said, I sit here and I think, and as I reminisce over these things, what is happening in the past, and even some things what is happening in the present and stuff like that, there is shit really is coming, and it's coming hard.
It really is.
About hard. It's coming hard. And
to be honest, I think this is global. I don't think there's any country that's safe at this point.
there's no country. This is a global thing.
Yeah,
this is not
this
where
is
it's going to
the-
pick on the U.S. or
Yeah.
it's going to pick on
No, this is global.
South America
But
or
to be
North
honest-
America. Or so.
But you know what's going to happen? A
hit.
revolt. Even though you're telling me that I'm inciting riots when I'm saying that, a revolt is inevitable.
Yeah,
The people will revolt, and a revolt is inevitable. It really is. Now, like I said, there can be an organized revolt, like you were saying, or there can be a revolt, or there could be my kind of revolt.
What's your kind of revolt?
What do you think my kind of
what
revolt
do you
is?
even ask?
Where have you been the last year?
What do you even ask?
We're trying to talk about the violence.
You cannot change. Can a leopard change his spot?
When you put it like that now.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
just
You embracing that thought?
Yeah. Bro, because you know what? Because I'm so...
This cannot change.
Because
God having a problem of changing
Yeah,
this.
he doesn't- hey.
Imagine you and I.
Yeah, it's not. It's because what it is. One thing I've learned in my
Bless your heart.
one
Fox.
thing I've learned in this 46 years on the planet. One thing I've learned. You don't win following the rules. You
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
You
So
know-
you know where this is going.
The game is rigged.
But
You don't win following the
but to
rules.
his point, I've seen that.
You might as well become an outlaw.
No,
Yo, I've seen people lie on the oath, bro, and then the people
Listen,
prevailing, bro.
I agree.
They
that
prospering.
I agree that I won't say don't follow the rules, but I agree that
Bend the
following
rules a little bit.
Yeah, following the principle of the rules is out the window. But I'm not encouraging you to break the rules. You see, the difference is that we know that the rules are corrupted and bent and out of shape. We know that.
The game is rigged.
But it
Mago.
doesn't mean that you need to
Mago, we must revolt.
debunk it.
We must
we're
revolt,
not saying
Mago.
break it. We're not saying follow this guy.
We must revolt, Mago.
Maga P.
A revolt is inevitable.
If you follow this guy, your ass is gonna be grass. Do not.
Make,
I
su-
repeat.
make sure you have your papers.
You do something like that.
Remember.
Matter of fact, even citizens here even right now they may not deport them, but they may get in problems.
We must revolt.
They may get in problems.
One twig by itself, you can break it. But 100 twigs bind together, strong as steel.
And you sitting there following this bullcrap, the boys
Huh?
sitting there, nice
Keep
analogy.
Analogy, a
Talk.
context. Yo, that's a great perspective, man. Yo, King Tax.
Mago, we must revolt.
King Tax. One of them is so breakable.
We must revolt.
Right.
While you're sitting there just instigating shit, right?
We must revolt.
'Cause
And
together-
if we don't have,
We're stronger together.
if we don't have
Maga,
enough men,
Maga, we're stronger together, right? Tax?
yes, exactly. We're stronger together and weaker
Stronger
by
and-
ourselves.
we're stronger as
And
a
if we don't
unit.
have enough men, then gather all the ugly fat women that we don't like anyway and put them on the
We're
front
striking
line.
that from the record. We're wiping that from the record.
Huh?
We don't discriminate.
What you mean?
We don't make fun of any.
Bro, we're not making fun of nothing. I know how to utilize, okay? I call it the
Utilize
Swati
what?
Battalion. It's a Swati battalion.
What is
It's
a
a battalion, 5,000 Swati women on the front lines. They don't even need guns.
You something is coming from.
They don't even need guns. They ugly face and their long belly would do all the damage.
Again, we are striking that from the record. We're not supporting any of that discrimination.
You know, you guys got to see the faces that he
Whatsoever.
makes. You guys got to see the faces that he
Yo.
makes at me when I say this.
The ugly intelligent.
Exactly, the unintelligent.
You over here sitting and trying to be profound and try to speak positive, and then
Maga.
you side up with this
Maga,
nincompoop over
you see,
here.
but Maga, what did I tell you? It's contagious. He's turning. You're gonna turn
Yeah,
next.
slowly but surely
And you're
he's
gonna turn
turning.
next.
No, I ain't turning
And you're
shit.
gonna turn next.
I ain't turning shit.
You're gonna turn next. Look, You already said I ain't turning shit. When we first got on this show, he would not curse. He's like, Justin, don't curse.
Yo, that's a
You
fact.
heard him, right?
This was the most righteous
See, all right
person
then.
I
See,
know.
bro, it's inevitable. I told
No,
you.
no, no. He ain't going no.
I'm King Tox, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna stay over
I'm
there.
the all influence. I can't help it, bro. That's just what it is. We're gonna take over
you're
the
just
world.
Pure evil.
Bro, we're gonna take over the world.
Well, Pinky and who know?
We're gonna have all the
Yo,
women.
you should run for city.
We're gonna
city
have all the
government.
women.
You should run. No, you should run for city government though.
I'm not running for city government.
Run for what? To
If
the
I
government?
run for city government, bro, let me tell you something. Mom Donnie ain't got nothing on me.
That's a position of honor, man, and he got
Bro,
much to offer. He knows.
Mom
a lot.
Donnie ain't got
Dude,
nothing
And he
on me.
stand his
the
ground.
world is gonna
Mom
move
Donnie ain't got
towards
nothing
evil.
on me.
I know.
Listen, the world is gonna move towards even faster.
Huh?
Huh?
You don't want me in city government, bro. I'm getting
Exactly.
rid of all the ugly women.
Anyway, we're stricken that from the record.
Why you
again.
keep striking it for the record? I think Maga got a crush on ugly women.
Yeah.
Maga got
You know, we're gonna move it right along. We move, folks. We're
Matter of
moving
fact, I'm
right
gonna make all the ugly women work at the post office.
Listen, his daddy's coming for him. He's coming for him. As a matter of fact, he probably would
that's
even
a
support that foolishness
That's
though.
a fact though. His daddy coming.
He's gonna grab them by the, yeah, something like that.
Really?
Yo,
But
yo, he said you grab him by.
what else was? No, there was something else going on. What was it that was going on? There was something else that was going on that I read about.
In what? In the political
What's going
Yeah,
on?
the political
What's
world.
going on is that IRS lawsuit that Trump won.
Oh, he did
looked
win that
It
lawsuit.
looked like he did it.
How is it though?
Illegally.
But
It
here-
looked like he did it
no,
illegally.
I
Like,
don't think
he
it
said-
went through yet.
He set up the justice system.
So he's trying to. It's some bullshit. I forgot how he set it up.
Yeah.
And
he won a settlement against the IRS.
He sued the IRS,
Yeah.
and the money what he's getting where he sued the IRS is gonna go back to into his funds for the. He's not getting it in his pocket
No.
for sure. We're ruling that out.
I think it's going back
But
to
the,
what's
the
it?
strategy what he put in, so the portion of the government what he wanted to use to give power, that's where the money he kind of rerouting the money to.
Exactly.
It's not fully what you
Close
call it?
it.
Closed, yeah. It's not fully settled yet. But it's getting close to where it's kind of leaning towards his favor.
Yeah.
Right. But it says that he did it the wrong way. He did it illegally. Now the judge called him out on it.
Trump
They gonna-
almost
they
do
gonna-
everything,
He does everything
illegally.
illegal.
What are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
why I
What-
like him so much.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm
He does
talking
everything
about?
illegal.
He said that's I like it so much. But no, you can't do that though. You can't.
What do you mean?
It's a conflict.
You have
of
to
interest.
remember-
You can't manipulate
Bro,
the system
Remember,
to benefit yourself.
Remember-
You know who you're talking to?
the laws only
That's
apply.
Trump.
The laws only apply to the poor, bro.
And he coming up with this bullshit now. The law applies to every single human being, even the
Okay.
dog if he have sex.
All right, the law only applies to the poor.
That's what we've been seeing a lot.
See, you're giving me the ideal answer. Ideally, yeah, you're absolutely right.
I said the
I'm
law applies.
In a
to-
perfect
Yeah,
world,
that's an
man.
idea-
In a
in a
perfect
perfect
world.
world. I'm talking about in this world that we live in.
It still
The
applies.
law
to
only
everyone.
applies.
Maga, what
It's
planet?
not
What,
everyone
Maga,
of
what,
the law only
Maga, what
applies
planet are you
to
on,
the
Maga?
poor.
I'm on
Maga,
Earth.
Maga,
I'm on Earth.
Huh?
Earth.
you don't see it.
He sees it.
Listen,
He sees it.
the law applies.
Maga right now is
The
practicing
world
cognitive
is so
dissonance.
unforgiving
Listen, we
for this
understand.
to disadvantages
We understand that the world is corrupted and in a destructive state. However,
However,
the law. Okay, so here's the thing.
it was designed. For
Here's the
everybody.
thing. Since the world and the situation where we are now, it's so corrupted and evil and all of that. Go rob a bank. Go murder someone. Go tell a lie in the court system and they find out that you're lying. And see what happened to you.
If you got enough money, you beat the case.
100%.
Now, you and I, we're not beating the case.
In a sense.
Donald Trump is beating it.
So, again,
He done beat it plenty of times.
some may
He
beat
done made
it.
a mockery out of it.
Some beat it,
Fact.
but it's so long you can, or so far you can beat it with.
And who are the ones that
I
beat it?
agree.
And who are the ones that
the
beat
People
it?
with money.
The ones
the
with
rich,
money.
I agree that the rich sometimes overthrow and go above the law, and the law side with them. But it's not all the situation where they have to. Look at Diddy. How
Yeah.
long he's been doing this bullshit for? For a while, right? And he's using the money to supersede the law.
Yeah.
But eventually the law catch up.
Well, also with Diddy, you also have to remember.
And it goes for any rich
Yeah, but-
folks, any billionaires.
Yeah, I know, but you also
Diddy
got to
about to come
remember.
home soon, man.
You also got to
will
remember, though.
catch up
You
to
also
you.
got to remember, though. Diddy pissed off some white people that have a lot more money than him.
The
Right,
investors.
so
That's
either-
why
any-
he's in the
any
predicament
way you
that
cut
he's
it,
in.
The
Anyway you
investors.
cut it,
What was the alcohol
whether he
brand
gets
that
a
he
little-
sued them
Diageo.
people? Yeah,
Whether you
sued
get
them.
Their money is long.
Whether
Right,
you-
and that's what he pissed off.
Yes.
whether you get a little boost from more rich, powerful people from the law, but eventually the law still will catch up. Whether it needs help from another billionaire, but it will catch up. Simple as that. The law belongs to everyone. Everyone needs to abide by it. Again, folks, yes, the world is corrupted. The shit is shambles right now. The whole world system is shambles. But it doesn't mean that you need to go out there and dishonor the law. The law is set for a reason, just like the spiritual law. I mean, the spiritual law, the world law right now governs under the spiritual law, because this is where the law builds from the spiritual law. Don't steal, don't lie, don't swear, don't commit fault, don't murder. All of this is spiritual law. So all of the law, what we following from the land, is built from the spiritual law.
You're absolutely
I
right.
didn't even think of it that way.
But that's not.
Yes, and I'm not gonna knock and say that the corruption in this world, this world is heading to doom. Yes, we know
Yes.
that, but it doesn't mean that because it's heading to doom. It's just like I know I'm gonna die. Because I know I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna live my life recklessly. Well, some
Really?
people out there do, but if my mind in my right mind, and I want to live healthy and try to live a long, prosperous past 76, which is age 70, and go beyond that, I'm gonna try to eat healthy, get my rest, exercise, and so forth.
Yeah.
Does that mean that it's gonna let me live 20,000 years? No. But at the same time, it's going to help me, and I'm going to try to do my best to live longer. But I know I'm going to die.
Yes.
It's a fact.
No, I'm not saying, look, I agree, you know. I'm like, I don't break the law. I manipulate it. I don't break the law.
What is the damn difference?
There's a big difference.
How? Explain. Break it down.
Because when you break a law, that means you actually break the law.
And you manipulate the law. What are you doing?
Means you find
You're
a way.
circumventing.
Yeah, exactly. You find
So
loopholes.
you're breaking the law.
No, you're not. Breaking, manipulating. Two different words, two different processes, sir.
Again, you have one system that you're going against. So you have the law that says,
Don't argue with the
"Do
mastermind.
Move.
Maga.
Don't move this. Right?
Maga,
Yes.
leave
The law
mastermind
says
alone.
don't move this.
All right.
Now, you find a system.
You're right. The law said didn't move it, but it didn't say nothing about me moving the table. You understand? See, look, he's
Maga,
stumped.
leave
Look,
the
he's
mastermind
stumped.
alone, Maga.
No, the
Look,
law said don't move this. It said
No
don't move
problem.
the table.
Say, huh?
So you're going to pick up the entire table. You're still moving this.
What do you mean? It
You're
said don't
moving the
move that.
table. Yes, you don't move that, right?
Huh?
He wanted the technicality.
No, but no, he can't win on the technical because he said don't move this,
All right.
right? So you're gonna say, okay, I'm not supposed to move this literally.
right, I won't move
so
it.
I'm gonna move the whole damn table. You're
Nice.
still moving this.
I
Whether
didn't
you're
move-
moving the table.
I
with
didn't move
this
the
on
table,
it,
though.
You're still moving the
I
object.
didn't move the table, though.
Find his fingerprint.
I
on it.
didn't move the table, though. I didn't move
What?
the table, though. I accidentally bumped
Find his
into it.
fingerprint on it.
Find his fingerprint.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
move the
that's
table.
not the context.
I
The
accidentally
context-
bumped into it.
you're
was an
bumping it.
It was an accident.
If that's an accident, that's obviously not premeditated.
It was an
Big
accident.
difference. It's not
Yes.
premeditated.
Yeah, but see, they have
But
to
that's
prove.
not breaking the
they
law.
have to prove premeditation. How can you prove premeditation? You don't. They don't know. In order for them to prove
They don't know your
premeditation,
mind.
that means that they gotta have
They don't know your
proof that I
intentions.
was already planning this. That I had some sort of
And
schematics.
that is correct.
I didn't. I fell.
You fell intentionally beside that
No,
object.
I fell. I forgot to.
So
tie my,
you couldn't
I
fall
forgot to tie my
outside the-
shoes, and I tripped.
And you
and I
conveniently
moved
come
the table,
beside the thing.
and it fell.
Folks, as I said, do not follow or listen any guidelines or any support from, because your ass is gonna get
What?
grass.
What do you mean?
Your ass is gonna get grass. Do not listen to.
What do you mean?
You hear his name? King Tox.
King Tox.
Not even the devil evil like him.
Huh? Nah, he doesn't. That's why they cursed me to roam the earth for the rest of my, for 1,000 years.
He make the devil look like an angel.
Huh?
That's deep, Docs.
Yeah, they're gonna make me roam the earth
You
for
see
1,000
this one
years.
over here? As what Tox says, he's slowly drifted.
What do you mean? No, he's opening up his eyes. Don't you
Why?
understand?
He getting his
I'm
third
trying to
eye.
open up your pineal gland, bro. Your pineal gland is blocked right now. Once
What
it's
is blo-
completely
What is
open,
blocking my pineal gland?
huh?
What
do
is
you mean?
blocking?
Right now, your pineal gland is stagnated. Okay.
By what?
It's become mineralized. What has happened? Due to the indoctrination that you have been brought up with, as a child into an adult. I.e., follow the rules, follow the law. You're stagnating.
But that's what it's supposed to be.
No,
now, I am
it's not.
Folks, I am not sitting here and trying to paint this angel crap about myself that, I don't know. The law broken many times by my hands. But my objective is to keep the law, right? Is to follow it and to help people. I'm actually encourage people to follow the law. Now, you could say you're a hypocrite.
No. I never broke the law.
I'm not premeditating to break the law, but we do accidentally break the law.
I never broke the law. The law broke me.
Just like sinning. We sin at times not knowing that we sin, but we sin. And this is where God wink at us. But at the same time, if we now deliberately, knowing that we not supposed to move this, and we go and move that, we know that we're not supposed to, then we're breaking the law. And again, every single one of us is guilty from Adam to this point in time in life, except Jesus. Except Jesus. He was the one without sin that lives on this planet and still have no sin. So except the Most High, every single one of us sin and break the law.
I sin a lot. I like sinning.
You create sin.
Sinning feels good.
You create.
If I have a daughter, I'll name her Cinnamon.
All right, I think it's time to.
What do you mean? We just got out of here.
Sinisha.
And you see, listen to you.
Hello, Sinisha, wonderful baby.
I don't know, man.
Well, look, before we go, I have to speak on something. I know we always talk politics, but I wanted to speak very, very quick on something going on in hip-hop right now. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge hip-hop fan. And you guys are familiar with Jadakiss and Fat Joe.
100%.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a rapper from upstate New York. His name is
38
Special. Okay, he knows the story.
38 Special, who that?
I like 38 Special. He's dope.
Boy, nice.
Super dope.
He was what?
A couple of weeks ago.
He just recently come on the platform?
Well, what is he's been around for a minute. I want to say what.
But
Special been around.
But he's just getting exposed.
Yeah, but like he's getting his, he's getting his momentum.
Right.
So he goes on an interview, and he was on a song with Jadakiss and Benny the Butcher called what was that, Sunday School, which is 38 Special. He had the best verse on the song. He killed it. Jada was on there. He killed it. I'll give it to Special. Special, you're nasty. So what does he do? I'm not sure. Maybe he's feeling himself. I don't know. Or maybe he's trying to, get something out of Jadakiss because he wants to get a feature. So he says Jadakiss been ducking him ever since that song. Basically trying to imply that, Jadakiss is scared to get on a song with him, so on and so forth.
They want to do a versus.
Right? No, not a versus. He just wants to get on a song with him or something like that. First of all, Special doesn't have enough songs.
He said he offered Jadakiss money. Jadakiss rejected it.
Exactly, because Jadakiss is busy. Jadakiss has other things going on. You understand? Trust me. What Special doesn't understand is that you getting with Jadakiss is going to benefit you more than it's going to benefit Jadakiss. Because Jadakiss got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
He's already established.
Exactly. So now it's getting to the point to where it's like, you're saying that you're basically implying that you're better than Jadakiss. Jada's a legend. Okay? Special, I need you to hear this. He is a legend. Okay? Now, Special, you are a legend in the making. Hopefully, until you open your mouth. Okay?
Uh-oh.
And what you have to understand, Special, okay, and I'm talking as a fan. I'm talking as a fan. I'm not talking as a rapper because, yeah, I'm a rapper too, but I'm not as good as you, Special. I'll admit that. I'm okay, but I'm not as good as Special. Special's dope. Like, I really like Special. This is why it angers me so much.
I got to look up
because it's like 38 Special. So what you have to understand, you're comparing, Special, you are a big fish in a little pond. And you are comparing yourself to a great white that swims in the ocean.
A great white whale.
Since you were a guppy.
Great white shark.
Okay? This is what you're not understanding. Okay, so now he's mad because Jadakiss made a response, killed it on the Joe and Jada show.
I heard that.
So now he's all in his feelings. Now he's calling people out. Now he's taking it somewhere else. Oh, he's like, because Jada, Special really is in the streets.
He's going in every podcast. He's talking about these guys talking about aroma, drugs, and all that.
Exactly.
Stuff.
Well, what Special needs to understand, and he knows that, he's just doing this for attention, and this is why, out of me, Special, you just lost a fan. You just lost a fan, Special. I'm not I know you got an album coming out. I know that's why you're doing that. I'm not listening to it. I don't care to listen to it because you just lost a fan because you plagued yourself, Special. You plagued yourself. You are a big fish in a little pond comparing yourself to a great white shark that has been swimming in the ocean since you were a guppy in that same little pond. Now you want to go on some street shit because you're mad because Jadakiss cooked you. Now you're in your feelings. Now you want to go on, instead of going on wax and banging back, now you want to go on podcast and you want to take it to some street shit. And you're talking about because, Jadakiss went to private school and all this. What you guys don't understand about Jadakiss, and it's probably not public knowledge, okay? You can keep thinking Jadakiss is soft, and you can keep thinking he's really not in the streets. Jadakiss is second generation black mob. If you know, you know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. As far as you talking nonsense about Fat Joe, the Fat Joe you guys see now, that is a gentrified Fat Joe. Okay, he's Santa Claus compared to the Fat Joe that I know, that I grew up on, that everybody knows of. Fat Joe been thorough since the 80s. Okay, especially, you know what that means? He's been thorough since you was in kindergarten. You need to slow your roll. You let your ego get the best of you. You should be a man and apologize for being wrong. You don't call out legends, bro. These guys are made men. You are a hired hand. Do you understand?
But
they are made men. You are a hired hand, Special.
I don't know the story too much,
yeah.
But it doesn't mean because someone is a legend. If the person is doing foolishness, call them out.
Yes.
So
exactly. No, but nobody did. Nobody did.
Like, for instance.
But see, Spesh was the one that, because Spesh started it. Spesh called Jadakiss out by basically trying to imply that Jadakiss is scared to go on a song with you. Jadakiss answered by cooking you on his platform, which is a way bigger platform, Joe and Jada show, than what Spesh has. So now you're mad because Kiss cooked you. So now you want to take it to something else. But what you don't understand is that you're going to unwrap a bunch of layers, dude. And then you're from Rochester. That's the other thing, too. You're from Rochester, New York, homie. Okay? You know what that means? That means that back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, you know who taught you how to hustle? Dudes that came from the boroughs. That's who taught you how to hustle. That's why you in the streets now. I'm a borough dude, but I'm not in the streets. I'm not, I'm not going to, because I'm not a street dude. And even if I was a street dude, I'm not going to sit here and say it on camera. But you know what it is, man. And then for these other people that are like, yeah, but Jadakiss and Fat Joe, they clowns. No, they're not. You guys don't know anything. Okay, you guys are small town. This is what we call out of town. And this is what makes me mad, because I've been out of town quite a few times. Don't ask me why. But you out of town dudes, you always end up showing your true colors when it comes to real New Yorkers. You want to be us. You hate us because you ain't us. And when I say real New Yorkers, I mean the 5 boroughs. I don't mean upstate. You want to make it upstate versus New York City? Fine, be my guest. You're going to lose every time. Yeah, I know y'all got y'all murder game. I know y'all got y'all murder game down packed. Where do you think you learned it from?
New York.
So that's where that's you have to humble yourself. And everybody else that's riding with Special, you guys are idiots. Okay? You guys were born in 2000. You don't know anything. You wasn't outside. I was outside since the 90s. And guess what? In my era, I'm considered a herb. I'm not even a gangster. That's the only piece that I had to say. So like I said, Spesh, you're wrong. And now you're mad. And you just lost a fan because you played yourself. And I'm really mad about that because Spesh is dope. But you played yourself, bro. Those guys are legends. Stay in your lane. You should have kept your head down, kept rapping, and guess what? Eventually, you would have became a legend. But like any other out-of-state dude, you played yourself. And then people trying to, drag Buffalo into it because, Griselda, Benny the Butcher, Conway, West Side Gun, they gave, even though Special was already out, when these guys blew up, they actually brought Special along. Special had, it gave Special more exposure. And they're trying to pull Benny in them, and they're trying to say that 38 Special is from Buffalo, New York. No, he's not. He's from Rochester. He's from Rochester, New York. Buffalo is about 100, 150 miles away. 2 completely different cities. And what you don't understand what you're doing is that there's a lot of talent in Rochester. Not only do you got 38 Special, you got Stove God Cooks, you got Pounds, you got Ito. You understand? These guys are dope, and you're messing up opportunities for them because of your ego. You should be ashamed of yourself, Special. Okay? Be a man and apologize for what you did wrong. Because I'm telling you, it's not going to end well for you, bro.
That's profound.
You're not going to be allowed in this city. Keep thinking that you are. Yeah, I understand. I know how Rochester gets down. I know about Rock City. I know about the 585. I know y'all murder game is intact. But like I said, where do you think you learned it from? Humble yourself. And like I said, I'm not an MC. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of yours, Special. Well, I was a fan of yours. The only thing that you were right about is when Jim Jones made a comment about it. Jim Jones has no room to talk about any MCs because Jim Jones is not a respected MC. Jimmy, you played yourself. Jomo, you played yourself. Okay? If it was fashion, that's a different story. You understand? But you played yourself because you should have. You had nothing to do with that. You should have kept your opinion to yourself. You understand? So I'm riding with that. I stand on that. Yes, I am Team Joe and Jada because I'm 46 years old. Okay, I was born January 6, 1980. I grew up. Hip hop is my life. Hip hop is my culture, which is also intertwined with the streets, even though I'm not a street dude. But I'm telling you, you're barking up the wrong tree, my guy. And for all you guys that are saying, oh, y'all don't know Special, nah, I know. I'm very well aware of Special. Trust me, Special ain't pussy. Everybody knows Special's gangster. But Special, you played yourself. Okay? You bit off a whole lot more than you can chew. The best thing to do now is humble yourself, apologize you was wrong, and then hopefully everybody can get past this. Because they've been going about this, and what it is me, I had to say something as a fan of hip-hop, as a fan of this culture. Okay? As somebody that grew up on Fat Joe, as somebody that grew up on Jadakiss. Okay? Special. There wouldn't be a Special if there wasn't a Jadakiss. Okay? You need to understand that. And I'm going to ask you when I make a video of this, and I know you're probably going to say I'm a nobody with 381 followers on Instagram. That's fine. But I know what I know. And everybody from the city, they agree with me.
100%. I'm with you.
Okay, join us next week for our therapy session. You can join here and you will get some more therapy session.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on. No, but I had to get it off my chest because it was something that it's been like ruling Instagram. See, look, even Angel knew what was going on. You know, so I know Angel listens to hip hop like that, but Angel knows, like, you know, this is something. This is like a big thing right now because it's like, you know,
it's brewing. It's really brewing.
Yeah, but like, you know, you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're coming for the wrong guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do not compare yourself to Jada. And then on top of that, for you guys saying that Fat Joe's a clown and Fat Joe's this, you really don't know Joe. The Joe that you see now, that is a gentrified Joe. Okay? And the Joe's no angel. Joe's no angel. You know, people say, oh, you know, he's grimy, he took big buns of money. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not talking about that. Okay? If you know, you know.
100%.
If you know, you know.
All right, so 100%. See, I think that was his final thought.
Yeah, that was my final thought. I'm sorry.
So, your final thought?
My final thought, like always, you know what I mean? Stay positive, stay solid, stay real, don't fold.
Stay strong, stay mentally strong.
Stay strong. Yeah. Folks, listen, I don't have much to say. All I have to say is just keep your head on top of your head. Think out of your emotions, and things will work out well for you. So,
nice.
See you next week. Same time, same place. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.